this time. Welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. I went through a little bit of Chapter 15, but I had to get off early before I could finish Chapter 15. So, we're back. In between the 2.5 hours ago and now, got a new follow. Thank you, Angel Melia, 84, for the follow. Well, it's Sally Forth. Actually. I will do these on another cycle, I think. For now, though. Let's do a battle in the forest. They're at level 34, but hey. I can, like, include a couple of people that I don't use all that often in this one and maybe have them train a little bit. Alright. Now, we are going to choose some units. We've used her and him. We'll put you on the bench for a moment. You, I need to train harder. Don't really need you or you on the field. I'll keep you and you here. And bring out Marianne, Bernadetta, Petra. I will also bring out Ferdinand and Scythia. And I want to say I want to have I'll bring Linhardt too, while I'm at it. Now, I attach Hilda to no, actually, yeah, I'll attach Hilda for Scythia. I'm going to attach Raphael. And to Flame. I think I'm going to attach all of Ignace in there. Alright, onward. Think. But before I do that, I'm gonna yoink this off you. Okay. Replenish those. Are there any more we can hire for the bench? Callers.
Is that the one?
We'll hire groups. Huh. I think I might actually want to recruit this one.
Is that the one?
Alright. Now, here we go.
Come back.
Because I probably use these. I'll use this. All right. Okay.
What's my strategy?
I do this for all of us. I'll do my best. Let's make this quick. Onward.
I'm awake.
At your service.
If I am here, let them come towards me. Oh shit, I'm gonna one-shot these guys, looks like.
All is going
Damn
to
it.
plan.
Alright. Well, let's see.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Two
This
crits in a
could
row.
turn the tides.
Did not mean to do that. I'm sure Pegasus will come in.
It's over.
Okay.
Another victory.
Well, it looks like we're gonna do that then.
There is still room for an...
Okay. Well, I'm gonna park here. Bernie is gonna iron the... Deadeye iron this one. I don't know if we can train her a little bit in that.
Only the strong survive. I will prevail.
And I sent Petra in to do this.
Each
There we
battle
go.
a victory.
Fire enough. There we go.
Child's play. I feel my strength building.
Impressive. Ignace is up as well.
I believe I can do more.
I'm sure you can. Meanwhile, I am gonna destroy this one early.
No time to slow down. I aspire to be my best.
Oh yeah.
Gotta train harder.
Okay. We'll do that.
Ready for anything.
Oh yeah. Ferdinand's personal skill is good. Or pretty alright. Now, that allows me to set up to do a killing blow with Marianne.
Now there's a way forward. So reliable.
More fighting.
Back to the
Alright,
fray.
make her dance. We can take care of it.
I will not hold back. If I live,
Try and pretty.
fight. Greatness awaits me.
You're relentless.
I'm grateful.
There we go. A plus faith.
This is making sense.
Oh yeah. Finally.
Not so fast.
My blood compels me.
Nice.
I'm giving this all I've got. I'm really gaining confidence.
Impressive as always.
Okay. Again.
Back to the fray.
And some. Die. Well, that would just straight up kill the man. Perfect. That will allow me to get Bernie in there to do the killing blow. Maybe. There we go. Get Deadeye in there. It's a training bow, and it'll kill him.
Sorry, but this is war.
Alright, crit will kill him.
Pretty good, huh?
Alright.
An encouraging display.
Don't know why I maybe lost my controller going that direction. Alright. Need to make it up there. Alright, we can warp some people too. Nice. Well, I'm gonna warp her into this troop bush. Get in there. In case you're wondering, no, this is not the paralog map. It is the same map as one of them, though. Or two of them, actually. There we go. Oh, it's up to 28 now.
It was the least I could do.
The curve shot this time.
A little scratch won't stop me. Bernie's just no good.
Well, this'll do the job.
You are in my way. Witness frigid pride.
Well then. Red domain.
For Bridget, I find strength to carry on.
Nice. Physic. Oh, and the physic is
Appreciate it.
actually. Bye. Marianne. Actually, if I get to move again.
How lovely.
I'll cut Gale.
Stand aside.
Or critically strike him with one hit. That works too. Quite well, actually.
One step closer to victory.
Okay. Well, effective.
I am only just beginning.
Yep. Alright, he's fine. Well, alright. Friend Von Ayer, strike again.
A boon for our future.
There we go.
I'm continuing to improve.
Right, she can attack from that distance. Well, alright. Also just delete this one.
I will
There we
not
go.
die yet.
Good old-fashioned deletion.
so grateful. I'm
We'll
sorry.
dance for her. Make her go again. Then we'll pull her over to do some work here. We'll do a Thoron and double hit this one. There we go.
This is for the best, right?
I'm grateful.
Alright,
Goddess, forgive me.
that could have been better.
I feel a little stronger.
That's right though. I need any excuse to get my ranks up. Here, have a recover.
Thank you.
Alright. Alright. Over here in the McDonald's Playhouse. There you go.
I owe you.
Okay. The man. It's two Nosferatus. That'll leave just enough damage for Bernie to finish him. Maybe. No, actually. It will, however, leave enough for... Let's see here. Ferdinand will go in. Hit this guy.
will not back down one step.
Or kill him.
No time for pity.
That works too. That's quite fine, actually. Actually, wait a minute. Can she gambit this guy? Well, I have an idea. How about you kill him? No, you won't kill him. Alright, we're just not gonna kill him. Yet. Or Flame just kills him. I guess that works too.
Child's play.
There we go. Hey, thanks for the tab in, Zero.
I believe I can do more.
Hope you have a good time. Probably give her a better bow. Or just give her better stuff in general. Alright. Oh, well, there's a little experience anyway. Just will be enough though. We'll train her in bows at least. That said, there we go.
No time for mercy. I aspire to be my best.
Like no one ever was.
Gotta get stronger.
Leave some gold. A lot of it, actually. There we go. And now, time to instruct manually. Oh, no one thing.
Thanks for the help. Thanks for the help.
Birdied.
I am relieved. I am. I am big. Another game.
Thanks for your time. I learned a... Thanks for your time.
Okay. You might as well pump up your basin.
Easier than I thought. Don't stop. It was... I've got to keep...
3 more points. So...
I would like to do this. I have done it! No need to just continue with the...
Alright. 2 pointies left.
That was challenge. Looks like I did it. Ah, no big deal. I appreciate your That was challenging.
Okay, 1 more point. Which I'm going to use to work on Petra. I don't know how she got that reason. Whatever.
You have my thanks for your support. I have understanding. You are giving me praise? You have my thanks. I work to grow.
Okay. Task. Marianne is still riding. Let's begin the training.
Professor.
Yep, that's definitely him. Maybe not in this route, but...
I thank you.
That wasn't so bad.
Not so bad indeed.
It's within my grasp.
It's starting to feel like a part of me.
This'll be helpful.
Okay. And now... Could summon. We can also do some certifications at this point. I want to try that again because I don't want to fail it. That said, Mercedes, it's time to Gremory.
I'm so glad I passed.
Yes. You're very close to Grumry yourself. You know, it'd be worth it to have him up at Paladin, actually. I have a couple of those advanced seals left. Might as well put them in there. So that way he can benefit from
My future is bright.
the effects of being a Paladin, I guess. Anyway. You are not close enough to Grumry. You have a better chance of becoming a Holy Knight than you do Grumry at the moment. That said, you have things. He doesn't have a very good chance, does he? He has a very good chance of getting there. Gilbert, in the meantime, is part of the way to a great knight. I'm not sure if I want to be a great knight, honestly speaking, but there. That said, a seminar, and here motorcycles off in the distance. Okay. Well. All of them could use more lance training and authority training. Sure. Gilbert, teach us how to sword and axe, and how to spear and axe. Because Lord knows the other ones could learn how to spear better too.
I'm starting to get it.
Let's put this to the test.
Now to apply this knowledge.
Alright. These two are closer to their knight classes. Cynthia's birthday. Here are some flowers. I'll do one thing. To the inventory. I do want to give you that item. These become unstoppable. Oh, we had some sports here. What do we got? Dorothea and... we'll check them out later. For now, though. Alright. Bernie is also going to get another bow. Give her this blessed bow. Okay. Oh, wait, one more, I guess. Here's an Iron Bow Plus. Mission time. Ambush a tail.
Having received the Kingdom Army's plea for aid, Rodrigue has agreed to provide soldiers. In order to meet up with their reinforcements, the Kingdom Army sets out for Aelel, the Valley of Torment.
Let's go. And now, the Valley of Torment is here.
This valley isn't a place I'd care to return to.
After the chilliness of Fargus, I can't seem to adjust to this extreme heat.
Historically, there have been battles whose outcomes were determined in part by the climate. You can't argue that this heat isn't a factor.
In conditions like these, who knows what will become of our morale.
You're here before,
Professor,
weren't you?
be honest. How are you holding up? Monks once used this area as an ascetic training ground because of the intense environment. They say Aelel was born of the goddess's rage. If you believe the legends, this valley is evidence of the goddess's judgment, passed on humanity for its corruption. The forest that once covered the surrounding area was burnt to ash by a pillar of light that descended from the heavens. That legend fueled belief in a place of torment between our world and the next, where one's sins are purified in the cleansing flames.
Nonsense. Sins are not so easily washed away.
Shut up, Dimitri.
Indeed. And there are no accounts of such a place in Scripture. Yet those who cannot face their own sins have no choice but to cling to the idea.
I just don't think I can take this heat anymore. I think I'm starting to see things. Near those mountains over there. Is it just me? Or is there a group of people gathered there?
No. It would seem you are not hallucinating after all. Are those Rodrigue soldiers? No, but their banner is that of... No, it can't be.
That is House Rowe's banner. They curried favor with that witch and sold out Fargus.
Okay.
We messed up. There must have been a spy among us. Will you have us meet them in battle, or wait for Rodrigue to arrive?
There is only one option. How kind of them to save us the trouble of killing them later. I will not repeat myself. That banner belongs to the Grey Lion. It's a waste of breath to exchange words with one such as him.
Jesus.
His Highness is correct. He is not an opponent whom we can expect to negotiate with. Everyone, prepare for the attack!
Okay. Hold disco and slide to the left ever so slightly. There we go. And as I'm using mostly people from my own house for these missions. Gilbert. We'll do that to set up, and I will have... Well, Dimitri has to be here, I guess. I will back up Ash with I'll Marianne back him up. You can get backed up by 3. Because you're gonna tear some ass. And you gonna get... You have Bernie back you up, actually. There we go.
What?
There.
Come back.
Now it's time for fighting. But before we do that, I see a couple things here. I gave you a move from our trick. Do I have any other funny things to give? Have that instead. You. I am gonna shove this into the storage. Give you the goddess ring. Here, have critical ring. You're gonna be doing a lot of death anyway, so might as well do that. Fighting time.
The Valley of Torment. Perhaps a good place to finish off my life as a knight. Only if that puny force of children is able to kill me, of course.
That man who raises the lion's flag? Lord Gwendol. He is an elder knight who serves House Rowe. Gwendol would, without thought, fight any battle if ordered. There is no chance of negotiating with him. Aelel is a deadly place. Flames burst from the ground with no warning. Sane people usually avoid it.
So, the flames of torment burn your sins, your life, your everything. If you wish to spare yourself the goddess's
Or
wrath,
everything.
tread
Okay,
lightly.
Dimitri. That's quite metal from you, actually. Okay. No, those guys will come in. Here's a silver axe. Let me turn on this, actually.
My orders?
Have you... Oh right, you can't move them. Well, it's not like they're going to really hurt. However, going to equip this box.
More fighting.
Actually, fight dance for it.
Thanks.
You can destroy this one.
So many openings. You were unprepared.
Alright. They shall do nothing.
I'd be honored.
What's my strategy?
You can keep mouse equipped.
I'll cut
You.
through.
Stick you here. Because that burns you.
At your service.
I'll comply.
Sure, what does it come? I think there's a bond between them anyway. Or not.
What's the plan?
I'm your girl.
I should give Annette a drink. Huh.
Ready when you are.
I should have Ash just move up there.
Is that it?
Okay. Nothing that.
Not enough. On my honor as a knight. Child!
Get him, Gilbert.
All for Fargus.
Good job.
Maybe I'm not a total waste. Not enough.
Okay. Curve a silver bow into your face.
He's just stronger.
On strike.
All talk and no action.
Okay.
A bit disappointing.
Who needs a horse slayer? We have a Dimitri.
One to remember.
Alright, the shrunk single bow shot.
One step closer to victory.
Strength never betrays.
On my honor as a knight.
Alright. He'll take some burn damage, but it's alright. He'll probably do nothing.
Thanks.
Well done.
Me.
It won't be in vain.
We just have to work a bit on our master the class before we decide to go into an actual class with them. With me, rather. It's a me.
Not enough. Child's play. Not enough. Child's play.
Obvious.
Do.
I sense an improvement.
Nice level.
Wasted effort.
Take him down.
Still here.
Okay. Now. We'll heal the Gilberts.
Thanks.
And then I make that again.
Thank you. Another victory.
Give me your health. Power.
All for Vargas.
Alright. Thanks. You'll take some damage from sitting in lava. This is a fool.
Winning is what
He'll
matters.
die from Dorothea because he's a fool.
Feels like fighting is all there is. Shouldn't strain myself.
Here is something to believe in. It won't be in vain.
Alright.
Much needed. This could turn the tides.
Very handy weapon. And this.
I'm getting closer to my goal.
Yes. Now. Heal. Thank you.
I owe you one.
Alright. Healy's there. You need a stronger lance.
Is that it? Whatever it takes.
Destroy him, Sylvain.
All for our future.
That's right.
I'm counting on you.
It's a decent creature. And not the best though, unfortunately. she will kill one of them. That one
You
specifically.
took me lightly.
Thanks.
Nice.
Burn until we meet again.
Okay.
More fighting. Wow, thanks.
Okay.
Now!
Damn.
I shall not stray.
Instruction dispatched.
Hopefully I'll
Here.
be more useful now.
Okay. Great.
So Cornelia has planted spies even inside Garrett Mach.
The shield of Fargus has appeared. We can expect more out of him than the young ones.
You were unprepared.
Of course. Do it now.
Ah, still had room to grow. Too kind.
Alright. Time for them to be unprepared.
Son, make your peace. On my honor as a knight.
Nice. One
It
shot.
won't be in vain.
Just have to do a few
I'll
more
use the
actions. It's class equipped and we'll master it. Meanwhile, we're gonna have her
You're a big help.
do that after. Not that she really needs to, but yeah.
You haven't earned my pity.
Good.
Seems like fighting's all I do.
Does a whelp like you really expect to kill me? I am Gwendol, the Grey Lion, a knight by the hand of Count Rowe. Do your worst.
Well, we will do our worst. After you run away from us.
I'll destroy you! I
Destroy him.
disposed of doubt long
Entry.
ago.
Oh yeah.
Not enough. Child's play.
Thank you.
Allow me to demonstrate.
All
This
right.
could turn the tide.
Destroyed.
I could learn from that. It's my duty.
Down he goes.
Now to apply this knowledge.
Nice.
It was meant to be.
Thank you.
Well,
This is for everyone's good.
yes. It is for everyone. Good. I'd rather he attack Ash, because otherwise...
I cannot lose. Let's finish this.
Double crit that does no damage. Fire Emblem. Oh, nice. And healed. We're gonna do 2 shots. Silver shield and Okay. All of that.
I'm grateful.
Well done.
Thanks.
Okay.
You're a big help.
Okay. Nice.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed. Now, we need... Well, he's gonna get himself killed on too. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna outright destroy him myself. Or hasten his destruction, rather. Okay. He's going to get himself killed on Mercedes.
So I have found a place to die. Young ones, I thank you.
Wendell. Nice.
It is the way of knights to follow their master's orders without argument. Lord Gwendol was a good man.
Now he is just a corpse, nothing more. Let's go. Rodrigue is waiting for us.
Wow. Really didn't true. Did have Gilbert do a lot of work.
My thank you so much.
It's been too long, Your Highness. But try to temper your joy, will you? This is a war, after all.
To say such a thing at a time like this. You have not changed one bit.
Don't let looks deceive you. I've had a rough go of it ever since I crossed blades with those traitors in Ferdiad. When I heard you'd been executed, I rushed there as fast as I could, blind with fury. When I got there, I was fed some garbage about not being able to see your body. The next thing I knew, I was gripping my blade and... Gilbert, you have done well to locate His Highness. I am truly grateful. And you, I have you to thank as well. Well, we are in your debt. I will repay you for this someday, I swear it. And you, Felix, you have also done well to bring His Highness here.
It's not
Tell
like
us
a
all
lunch
you
or
know,
anything,
Rodrigue.
Baka.
I'm afraid there's not much to tell. You are aware that the western region of the kingdom was taken by the Empire, correct?
Yes, so I have heard. They are now calling it the Fargus Dukedom, or some nonsense.
If you know that much, then the rest won't take long. Enemy or not, it's undeniable that Cornelia's plan was nothing short of genius. After seizing power, she invited the Imperial army to Ferdiad. There she reorganized her troops and then sent soldiers to hunt me down. Because of that, we were forced to act defensively, and now we're being forced into a difficult battle. She's been controlling the situation all along.
So that's been the witch's plan from the start. I should have killed her ages ago.
Your Highness, Ferdiad is in a terrible state right now. The tyranny is unbearable, and so the rebellions are endless. Refugees starve to death in the streets. If I may speak freely, Your Highness, we should change course for Ferdiad and take down those traitors before we embark to Enbar.
There's no time for that. We must annihilate Enbar before all else.
Think this through. I understand wanting to destroy the Empire and the Emperor. I want that so much it hurts. But which is more important, the dead or the living?
Silence!
Oh no.
No, Dimitri. You will hear me out.
Are you asking me? Asking the dead to forgive that woman?
Oh
No.
no.
I would not ask that of you. What I am asking is that you allow us to prioritize the Kingdom capital over the Imperial capital for now. As Lambert's close and trusted friend, I am confident that he would have advised the same.
Do not dare to put words in the mouths of the dead. They are your words alone, even if you borrow their lips. Until I offer up that woman's head, Father will remain a slave to his lingering regret and hatred. Even now, he suffers. It is ceaseless. As we waste time with idle chatter, his suffering continues.
Damn it, Dimitri.
You are my king. Our king. Wherever you lead, we will follow. But Your Highness, there are those who take up their sword in the name of revenge, and yet along the way, lose the strength and composure to follow through. You would do well to bear that in mind. Ah, I nearly forgot. Take this, Your Highness. The time has come for it to be wielded by its true master.
Eretvar, the hero's relic once wielded by my father.
The very same. I managed to steal it back from one of Cornelia's underlings in Ferdiad.
That's
As
a grody
stated as
looking
ever,
weapon.
Father. It must have been a true struggle to get it back.
I am grateful, my friend.
Gilbert, Professor, may I request something of you? I wish to fight at your side.
Senile already, old man? Who will protect our territory?
I expected it would come to this, so I left those matters to my younger brother. He has my complete faith. I must keep my promise to our fallen king, to my dear friend.
Promise.
A very old one. I swore it nearly 10 years ago. Now then, Your Highness, let's destroy the Empire together. My men and I will spare no effort. I pray that you are right, and that this will save the kingdom.
Alright. Me to receive this. Goodbye, Torch.
Our orders are to capture Enbar by striking the enemy's stronghold directly. How familiar are you with the geography of Fodlan? Then you must be aware that the Kingdom and the Empire are separated by the impassable Ogma Mountains, right? Legend has it that Saint Seros once crossed over those mountains to fight against the Fell King Nemesis. But don't fool yourself. Leading a large army over such steep mountains would be near impossible.
In order to infiltrate the Empire, we have no choice but to go around the mountains, either to the east or to the west.
We're gonna go east.
Yes, I agree. The Alliance is currently split in two. Those who stand with the Empire and those who are against it. Leading the Imperial faction is House Gloucester, while House Regan leads those who oppose. We should take advantage of their internal conflict and proceed east along the mountains until we reach the Great Bridge of Myrden in Alliance territory.
The Aramid River divides Alliance and Empire territory. There are many large bridges that cross it. However, the Great Bridge of Myrden is by far the largest, and it is also closest to the monastery. I believe you crossed that bridge 5 years ago on your journey to the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
I'm afraid we have no other option. This is our only hope. Perhaps our next move should be to contact House Regan and request their cooperation. Claude of House Regan is the leader of the Alliance and is firmly against the Empire. They are the enemy of our enemy. In other words, hopefully, a friend.
Are you suggesting that we ask House Regan to engage the Gloucester soldiers?
I am. If we take the bridge, then House Gloucester will no longer be able to receive support from the Empire. There's no way a man as wise as Claude would refuse our request.
And once we manage to capture the Great Bridge and gain a foothold into the Empire.
Then we cross Gronder Field and head south toward Enbar.
But if we get attacked from both sides, we'll have to fight people from the Alliance, won't we?
Of course, if we get blocked in by the Alliance, we'll have to fight our way out. That means you'll have to cross blades with your old schoolmates.
If you do not wish to kill familiar faces, do not tarry over the corpses of the dead.
Good advice.
Prepare yourselves. It is time to steel your souls for the task at hand.
Steal your souls. Okay. Enough of that.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Lone Moon. The Rose-Colored River. The Kingdom Army meets with Rodrigue in Aelel, the Valley of Torment. With the strength of House Fraldarius on their side, the time to invade the Empire is finally at hand.
Alright. So our next story mission is, well, we'll let the game explain. Although you already have an idea. There's a big bridge, we gotta cross it. Just go across the screen.
Even though it's in ruins, in some strange way, this monastery never truly changes, does it? I studied at the Officers' Academy when I was young. Those memories come rushing back whenever I return. What are you doing here at this hour anyway? It's the same for me. Perhaps you'll allow me to join you. Much appreciated.
Alright. 2.
I keep recalling my eldest son. He was quite gifted. In fact, he was appointed a knight at the age of 15. I still vividly remember the day he was granted a sword from His Majesty. Dead. He was killed 9 years ago in Dusker. All that returned of him that day were his sword and his armor. After it happened, I said something horrible to Felix. He's hated me ever since, and I don't blame him. No matter how much you grieve, the dead will never return. No magic in the world can bring them back. That's why their memory clings to the living like a curse. The more they were loved, the tighter their hold, and the more suffering they cause. I fear I am not a strong enough man to scold His Highness for his foolishness. Since this war began, we've seen countless generals, soldiers, and citizens die. It never gets easier. Professor, I entrust the young prince and the future of Fargus to you. You are a brave one, aren't you? One worthy of leading the Church of Seiros, I dare say. You should know that I have no intention of insisting that you take back Ferdiat. All I ask is that you continue to rein in Dimitri's manic desire for revenge. Now then, we have received House Regan's consent. All that's left is for us to depart. If we make it through Gloucester territory and across the Great Bridge of Myrddin, we'll be in Empire territory. You are not afraid, are you? Ha! No need to worry. Don't you underestimate the power of my soldiers.
Of course not.
I'm glad you were the one to lead the Blue Lion House, Professor. I mean that.
Okay. It's festival day. Let's partake.
Everyone should sing louder. It feels so good just to let it out.
This is no good. Sing from your diet.
Alright. Ralph's learned a little bit about faith today. Of course, Melon would like to speak with me.
So I said, two can play at that game. I told him, a small-time little weasel like you ought to be begging me for attention. Oh, it gets me so mad, so worked up. Why aren't there any men around here who understand what a catch I am? Come to think of it, you've always been nice to me. I mean, you listen to all my problems. I feel like I can really trust you. I don't have that kind of thing with a lot of people. Right, I got it. I knew you'd say we were just friends. I'd like to maybe talk about this once the war is over. Once we're all safe. All right, enough of this moping around. What we need is a change of mood. We've still got a lot to do together. When I think about that, what are one or two men?
Oh God.
What's wrong is, it's not just one or two men, it's more like 100 men, maybe even 200, more! I'm completely... Oh, I can't get out of this mood!
Oh no.
Actually, I've got an idea. Exercise will help. I'm going to the training ground. Come on and give me a hand. Gonna work my anger out on 100 training dummies. Maybe 200 if we've got them.
Okay. What paralogs do we have now? Oh. Alright. Well. It's battle
This
gear.
will do.
Anyway, okay, we've got 3. Guardian, Sky, and Forgotten Hero. We definitely will do this one. These... I am not sure if we're going to do these on stream. Because I would probably want to do them during their more relevant routes, I think. Or, actually, I might just do them. Never mind. Forget to say anything. He just needs that little push to get riding in. And you need that little push to get into Gremry. Well, at any rate, we're gonna explore. There's a bow tournament going on. Nice. Before we do any of that, actually, let's go to Born Core and see. And get a business and supply run. Both of these are from Gilbert. We're gonna show off what one of these supply runs looks like.
House Fraldarius is a military house. They swore fealty to the royal family at the kingdom's founding. The current family head, Lord Rodrigue, was raised like a brother to the former king. He harbors a loyalty that goes beyond mere duty. Perhaps this is why he was willing to lend us his aid.
Alright. We'll take supply run.
Request.
Basically, we have to collect a turnip and poultry.
I have a request.
And we can also take this quest. Which I might as well. And now, talk to him. If we have the resources, this will pop up.
Thank you very much.
When you turn it in, you'll get the renown money. Because you're not getting like a weekly, like a monthly stipend from the Church of Saros for obvious reasons. Just because you don't have that going on during this segment of the game.
The Great Bridge of Myrden isn't just a bridge. It has the features of a fortress. I believe it was built for military purposes by the first leader of the Adrestian Empire. In other words, it's even older than the monastery.
Wow.
So if we occupy the Great Bridge, we'll have to search it from top to bottom.
Do we now? Alright, you can teach me how to vote if you really want. Now, firstly, quarters. We have some supports to go through. More of the support grind is here.
Aha! Finally! Nothing? I could have sworn I felt
Motorcycles
right.
this time of night?
Regardless,
Come on.
I shall persist.
Are the cycles done now? Maybe.
Alois, you shouted. Is all well?
Why, if it isn't Gilbert, everything's splendid. I am fishing, as you can see.
Yet you were also raising your voice, which is not conducive to fishing.
Well, a fish escaped, so I started shouting. See, they're biting all right. I think I'm reeling them in too slowly. Ho ho! Another! Nothing again? Why do these darn things elude me? I've been at it since yesterday. Every time I feel a pull on my line, the fish escapes.
If I may, Alois, a bit of advice. You lifted the rod as soon as the fish bit.
Well, yes, of course I did. That way the fish has less time to escape.
No, it is the very reason the fish escapes. The fish in this moat know to nibble the bait first. They check if it is safe before biting in earnest. Allow the first pull of the line. Then, when the second pull comes, reel in your prey.
I've been reeling too quickly. Maybe that's why the little flipper flappers have been getting away.
Flipper flappers.
You seem to know your stuff, Gilbert. Do you fancy yourself an angler?
In fairness, I am more a theorist than fisherman. I just happen to know some things about this location.
Ah, is that so? Well, I'm glad to have met a fellow enthusiast. I fish quite often, although I catch fish quite rarely. Regardless, color me impressed. A master of arms, but also a master of the fishing rod.
I am honored by your compliments, and I believe you could achieve mastery if you attend to the basics. With your permission, I might accompany you on a fishing expedition. Perhaps offer more pointers, if I may.
Oh, splendid! You shall be my second fishing mentor. My rise in skill will be astronomical.
The second. Oh, the first was Gerald, to be fair. Anyway, Gilbert has more. One with a note.
What's wrong, Father? I didn't expect you to summon me.
I carved this on a whim. I wish for you to take it, Annette.
A wooden doll. You used to make these for me when I was a child.
I still do it, when the mood strikes.
It's so cute. It's... Wait. No. What do you want from me?
I want nothing. I was carving and I thought of you. I remembered how happy you would be as a child when I handed one of these dolls to you.
I was back then, but I'm not a child anymore. It's too late for this now, Father. It doesn't make me happy anymore.
Annette.
I was so lonely after you left. I was always always alone. I didn't know where you were or who to turn to for comfort. All I could do was look at the dolls you carved for me and remember you, and weep.
If you don't need it, you can throw it away. It is all the same in the end. I am sorry, Annette. I should have given more thought to my actions.
Father, wait! No, this won't do at all. It would be better to throw this doll away. You are too cruel, Father. Of course I could never throw it away.
Damn it, Gil. Well, Gilbert doesn't have any more things. I have one with Dimitri is unable to deepen his bonds right now. Guns.
Spectacular work, Felix!
Why are you here? You're interrupting.
Oh, my apologies. I simply thought you were doing a great job. Just how sharp is that blade of yours, Felix? Do you imagine you might be able to cut something cleanly with it?
Probably.
Ah, wonderful. I have a special request for you then.
You want me to cut this firewood?
I do. I shall toss them one by one to you, and you shall make a sweeping blow to slice them.
Sounds like a chore.
I saw a knight do it once, so surely you can as well. Or perhaps you are worried that you are not capable.
What? I am more than capable.
Right. Show me what you are made of. Here it comes.
Doing them one by one is tedious. Just throw them all at once.
All of them? If you insist. Here we go!
Okay.
Wow, you truly are spectacular!
I know.
Wow, really,
You
Felix.
are undoubtedly the most revered woodcutter in all the land. Now I am intrigued. Next time, let us try an even larger woodpile.
Why did I agree to this?
Felix, the lumberjack. And one Ferdinand.
Ah, what is that lovely smell? It seems to be coming from the training area. What could it be?
You have met your match, Rust. Ah, so stubborn.
Good day to you, Ferdinand. You smell amazing. That is you I am smelling, is it not?
Ah, Flane, hello. Are you referring to the smell of this oil?
Aha! Yes, that is the smell, all right.
I am simply doing some armor maintenance. A little oil keeps the rust at bay, ensuring that the armor moves smoothly, without any hitches.
I see. I thought maybe you were doing some cooking. You smell a bit like food. But I suppose that is the oil tricking my nose.
I would not cook in the training area. Are you hungry by chance?
Not really, no. But is that oil not also used for cooking? For things like frying meat or drizzling over a nice crisp salad? Things of that nature?
Frying meat and putting on a salad.
Were I to coat my armor in oil that smells of food, I would be distracted by hunger at all times.
I doubt that amidst actual fighting, the smell would still make you hungry. We are always dancing with death on the battlefield. When your focus wavers, your life is forfeit.
I suppose you're right.
Damn, Ferdinand.
And actually, all of this talk of delicious oil has made me hungry.
In that case, I will accompany you to the dining hall. I will be finished in a couple of minutes.
I must apologize, Ferdinand, but I cannot wait even a moment for you. I am famished. I shall
Also,
be in
my
the
brother
dining
would kill
hall,
you.
getting my
Wait,
fill
what?
of fried goodies.
Well, that was quick. I will admit, now that she has mentioned it, it is a rather appetizing smell.
Okay. Alda has Scythia and Ferdinand. Okay.
Are you sure? Thank you so much. You're always so kind to me. I'll have to repay you sometime. Lysithia? What are you doing there? Don't tell me you were listening just now and judging me getting other people to do my work for me. I've got better things to do. Although, I do wonder why everyone is always so eager to help you. I only ask for help if they offer. I don't ever pressure people. So I've noticed. That's what strikes me as odd. I suppose they're just so taken with me, they want to help me out. I see. That would explain
Also,
it.
pink hair.
Oh dear, I was expecting you to argue, not to agree with me right away. There's no reason to deny what's clearly true. Everything about your outward appearance is immaculate and well thought out. Even your fingernails are always well kept and painted. No doubt your toenails are the same.
Wow. Toenails, huh?
I can't tell if you're complimenting me or accusing me of something. And you smell delightful, like candy. Or wait, am I catching a hint of floral? I'm so glad you noticed. It's oil extracted from a flower that only blooms at night. Floral oils, huh? I didn't think they had much use outside of homeopathy and house cleaning. I have some right here, actually. Here, I can give you a splash. There we go. I put it on your wrist, so you'll want to rub them together. Body heat is what activates the scent. Your wrists and your neck are relatively warm, so they're good spots to apply the fragrance. For a very subtle fragrance, you can also try putting it under your clothing.
Deodorant.
So, what do you think? It's lovely. Now I smell just like you, Hilda.
Oh god.
Somehow, this makes me feel a little more mature. Thank you. So that's it. She just wants to feel more grown up. She's hard to read, that one. That smile, though. Who knew she could be so cute?
And Ferdinand.
It just never ends. Oh, Ferdinand?
Hilda, do you need something?
I just have a tiny favor to ask.
I apologize, but I must graciously decline.
You didn't even let me say what it was.
I can proffer a guess. Instead of relying on others, why not try doing something on your own? Nobles should not be lazy or idle. We should accomplish our goals through earnest effort.
Damn.
Easy for you to say. You're the very model of a diligent noble. Always contemplating the noblest course of action, never stopping to take a break. Your chore today was repairing the weapons, right? There are so many weapons here, and yet you're already done. That's pretty impressive.
It was nothing. Anyone could have done the same.
I don't think so. I certainly couldn't.
I do not believe that to be true.
Look at me. I'm supposed to be organizing these library supplies, but I have no idea where to start.
What could be difficult about such a task? You simply line them up and count them.
There are too many. Well, maybe it doesn't seem difficult to you, but that's just because you're so clever.
Granted, there might be some creative approaches to completing the task.
Oh? Please, enlighten me.
I can point you in the right direction. To start, divide them up by size.
Right. I'm with you so far. And then what?
Now, put similar items together. That makes it easier to get a handle on the numbers.
I see. Then what?
Now that you have arranged everything, you can begin counting. See how easy it is?
Wow! You did that in no time. You really saved my neck there. Thanks, Ferdinand. Bye!
You monster.
It was nothing. Oh, I suppose I ended up doing her work after all.
Wow. He does it very quickly, what can I say? You and Raphael have bond.
So heavy. I think I might have borrowed one too many books this time. And I have to return them at some point. Ah!
What's going on? Everything okay?
Just my luck.
Lysithia? Oh, wow. Look at the mess you made.
Thank you for the assistance. I can take it from here.
Were you planning on carrying this much weight on your own? Don't be ridiculous. You should have at least asked for help.
They're all books I need for my studies, and it's my own responsibility. No need to involve others.
I'm happy to help you carry some of them. How about half? That's fair, right?
No, really, I have this. I am not incapable, and I'm not a child.
As smart as you are, you sure are a silly person.
I'm so tough. I'm gonna stand my ground. I don't need help from anyone.
Oh wow, that's a pretty good impersonation actually.
And when things don't go my way, I'm gonna act all sad and moody.
You are remarkably talented at channeling me.
Huh? Oh, no. Sorry. I was imitating my little sister. Her name's Maya. She's way smart, but she can be pretty stubborn. You remind me of her. What I mean to say is that I want to help. So swallow your pride and ask.
Oh.
I'll be carrying the stack of books now. Got a problem with that?
Yeah. You seem obstinately determined to go against my wishes.
All right. Is this a good spot to drop them?
Hey, what are you doing? They need to be stacked neatly, otherwise they'll topple. This one needs to be rearranged, otherwise the rest won't fit properly.
Wow, talk about picky.
You're the one who was so insistent on helping. If you're gonna help, do it right or don't bother.
Damn.
Fine.
Alright. Felix.
You're following me. Stop.
I am leaving you alone, just as you asked. I may be walking the same way as you, but...
What do you want?
You've made it abundantly clear I'm not to want anything from you, including politeness.
I heard a rumor that you're planning to settle down with a noble. You're trying to get close to me, aren't you? You want to marry into House Fraldarius.
Nice try, Felix, but it's not like any old noble will do. I just find you interesting is all. Is that so odd?
Interesting? I'm not interesting. What do you mean?
Abaka.
I've never met a noble so... unsociable. Yes, that's the word, unsociable. Other nobles are quick to be friends, even if it's just because they might gain something from it.
The Empire's nobility, maybe. The Kingdom's nobility is a whole different animal.
If they are, so what? You should care how others think of you.
Why? I don't answer to them. All that matters is improving my skill. I'll prove my worth on the battlefield.
And I'll die.
Most people care so much about appearances they can't even see each other. It makes me sick.
Oh, I agree. What's important isn't how someone looks, it's their true nature. I don't pretend to know your true nature. I don't even have a very good understanding of my own. But I suppose you see mine just fine, don't you? Just a silly girl with no thoughts in her head except for marrying a noble. Yes? Goodbye, Felix.
Damn. I'm interested to see how far that can go. Or at least that bond. Maybe we should team up together more. Anyway.
Another fine day, alone in my room, and plenty of books to read.
Bernadetta, I have something to discuss with you.
Oh no.
What? I didn't do anything.
No need to be defensive. I am not angry.
Oh, you definitely are. I can tell. Just get it over with. What did I do?
You did not do anything wrong. Please, listen. Look, just breathe, will you?
Can't breathe. Too scared.
I see that you are struggling. Please calm down.
Oh boy.
Easy for you to say.
I just wanted to discuss how you are always hiding in your room. It seems like something must be troubling you, for you to shut yourself away like that. If something is the matter, maybe I can help. But you need to tell me what it is first.
No, no thanks. I'm fine. See, I'm breathing out. You fixed me. Can I go?
Do you not realize that life is passing you by? Have you no desire to venture beyond this reclusive lifestyle?
Birdie.
There is a whole world waiting for you out there. The social life of a noble is actually rather...
Just stop it. I'm not interested.
Bernadetta, this is unhealthy behavior. I beg you to take my hand, otherwise I will have to pick you up and carry you, and neither of us will...
What if I actually like being alone? Is that so hard to imagine? It's none of your business. Get lost!
Ah.
Oh, oh no.
Ouch. I sprained my wrist.
Oh, no, 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 no. Now you've done it, Bernie. Now you're his eternal rival.
I do not wish to hurt you. Actually,
No! I'm done for! You'll be the death of me for sure!
Maybe I should just come back later.
Okay. Well, that could have gone better. Anyway.
Oh no, it's Felix. He's coming right at me. If I run, he'll chase me. Maybe if I just hold really, really still.
Ahem.
Oh.
Whatever it is, I didn't do it, I swear. Unless I'm offending you just by standing here.
No, here. I believe this is yours.
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's my satchel. Wait, where did you get that?
Stop asking questions and just take it.
No! Trap! It's a trap!
Why are you acting like
Birdie.
this?
Acting? Does this terror on my face look fake to you?
You're being difficult. Come on, this is yours.
I can't! Your icy glare has frozen me completely!
Shut up, just take the thing.
No! Please don't kill me!
What? Who's going to...
Sword! He's got a sword!
He always has a sword, Bernie.
My sword! How did you...
Oh, wow.
I can't do this anymore!
What an odd girl. But she's certainly caught my attention. I've never seen that technique before. Oh, I still have to give this back to her.
Well, that's development. I think that did more to further Felix's personality than it did Bernie's, but okay.
Excuse me, Ash. Do you have a moment? I finally managed to finish cooking a dish, and I would love for you to have a taste.
Sounds good. I'd be happy to. Wow, Mercedes. This is delicious.
I used that herb you suggested. Boiling it gave off such a lovely aroma. I think I used the right amount of spice, too. Even I could eat it without burning my tongue. I'm a much better cook now, thanks to you. I hope you can continue teaching me.
Oh, definitely. I should thank you, too.
Thank me? Even after all the trouble I've caused you?
Seeing you persevere has made me really happy. In fact, you've reminded me of someone I cared about a lot.
Oh, someone you cared about? Romantically? This is all so sudden, Ash. I don't...
I didn't mean it that way. I was actually thinking about my brother.
What a relief. I didn't even know you had
He's
a brother.
dead, though.
He was the son of Lenato, my adoptive father. I always called him my brother, though. Failure never got to him. All he'd ever do is laugh and try again. Whenever I was feeling down about a setback, he would cheer me up. He'd say something like, "Don't worry, we'll tackle it together next time." I was always happy to have him around.
He sounds like a wonderful person.
He was. And I get the same feeling from you.
I've done nothing but bother you with frivolous little things. I'm sure I could never be like your brother. But I'd like to stay by your side, if you'll have me.
What do you mean?
Ash.
I want to be there to help you in times of need, or to cheer you up when you're feeling down. I should be able to manage that without doing too much damage.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Thank you, Mercedes. I know I can rely on you.
Alright. Well, there's supports. Thank God. Now. What I'm going to do. I'm going to go get some. Let's see. Use an axe lesson or so. Also use a dining hall experience. I think we're gonna... Actually, before we do that even, do the greenhouse. I forgot to stop there. You. Give me your goods. Now. I am going to plant Binion seeds. Or clothing.
Claude says he's on our side. I know everything will be fine if we leave it to him. He may act like a layabout, but he's actually smart. And although Claude isn't honest about some things, you can trust him when it counts. Yeah, he'll do us proud. That's just my gut feeling, but still.
I mean, I did recruit all the members of his house. Except for Lawrence. Lawrence is God knows where. Anyway. Teach me an axe. Thank you.
Professor!
Ash is, young. Here.
Anyway, the area around Castle Gaspar, where I was living, is under the control of House Rowe, who have submitted to the Empire. If I hadn't come to Garreg Mach, I might have ended up as your enemy at Aelel. That thought makes me really happy to be here now. I don't think I would have been able to handle facing all of you in battle.
Don't worry, I don't think we've been able to face you in battle either. Or at least in a painful method. Gatekeeper!
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
Lord Rodrigue is revered by all as the Shield of Fargus. I was imagining a more stern-faced fellow, but he's actually quite friendly. Shocking. I heard that he recently spent the night drinking in the dining hall with soldiers from the church.
Yeah, he's a pretty friendly guy. Rona's there. There's a cat on top of this pile of crates. White. Anna.
Welcome! Come back soon!
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well. Got a couple ideas. Rear dining hall. Gonna use that to pump up some things real quick. You give me food. Let's see here.
This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking. I would happily eat this every day.
Delicious. After a scrumptious meal like that, I feel that I can really seize the day.
Carp diem. It's a terrible pun, I'm sorry. Anyway, let's make these two kits.
This looks delicious. Let's eat.
This is my absolute favorite.
Did catch a lot of fish. Probably point out. Now, these two combine.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
I would be liking that greatly.
You. Let's see. You're bond with your dad a little bit. Wait, no. You're to bond with Ingrid a bit, I guess.
This is my favorite dish. Did someone...
Yep. That's sure gonna happen. They don't have any sports together, do they? No, they don't. Okay. That's fine. You and... Grilled herring. Fish and bean soup. Well, if I have them eat together, there'll be some hilarity to it too.
Yeah, you just get it.
I like this dish.
Everything was your father's favorite. Nobody likes these. Why are these options?
This
Cyril, Scythia, there are ones that need to bond together again. That said, what's a meal that they like? Alright, they have a meal together.
This is so good.
Eating delicious food really...
Oh, right. Now that's settled. Training grounds. There is a
Well,
bow tournament. Oh, there's a bond between these two.
Hey, Cyril! Cyril? What is he staring at? I see. Hey! What are you looking at there? Anything interesting? Let me have a look. 3 apples, 2 bags of ointment, 1 piece of graphite. Intriguing. Some sort of code, perhaps?
Nah, I was just asked to go out and buy the stuff on this list.
Oh, that's all? Sorry for interrupting in that case. This is kind of a one-person job, so I won't bother you by offering aid.
Well, you actually helped a lot just now, reading that list for me like you did. I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't tell anybody, because I've been trying to keep it a secret, but... I don't know how to read, so I wasn't sure what to do with the list.
Is that so? But why do you keep it a secret?
I'd hate it if people figured I wasn't up to a job just because I couldn't read.
You're always welcome to call on me for help. I'd be happy
That
to.
is sad, actually.
Thanks, I will.
I'm surprised
I
that,
really
like,
mean
later
that.
nobody, like,
Anything you need.
helped him.
Okay.
Good. Now, you better go get those supplies before it gets dark. Do you remember everything on the list? Need me to read it one more time for you?
That would be pretty helpful, actually.
All right, listen up. I'm not gonna do this a 3rd time.
Alright.
Lysithia's not a good liar, is she? She knew I was in trouble right away. Hang on. Did she just want to act like a big sister again? But she looked real happy when she was helping me. And I think I'd like to see that smile again sometime.
Alright. Maybe I should build the bond between those two. A lot of people don't like Cyril for some reason, but I'm sure he has some good things about him that people like. Anyway, bow time. Well, 33 or higher. Alright, Ash. Are you up to bat? Well, maybe after I get him into horsing class. Anyway, enough of that. Actually, was required for horsing. Never mind. Oh, well, Drink is in the middle of the bottom. Matri, still in the cathedral. Let's talk to him, I guess, before we head out for adventures and such.
If you stand in my way, I will strike you down.
Jesus.
If you stand in my way, I will strike you down.
Wow. That's, oh. Anyway. I have a plan. Both of you bond with me.
I've never sung a song before, so I don't know if I'm good or bad at it.
Singing with others is a nice change.
That's fine. Sure, I'll have a good song lesson. And this. One note. Food is good. There you go.
Speaking.
Meanwhile, okay. I think I'm gonna do here is for real this time. Actually, what I think I'm gonna do, I have a bunch of renown points. Alright, I never unlocked A rank with him. Well then. That's fine. Just... we have one more point to play with, and they'll at least teach me how to axe. A little bit harder, I think. There he is.
I thought House Fraldarius had an invasion of their own to worry about. I'm impressed Lord Rodrigue was willing to provide us all these reinforcements and supplies.
Here's where Dimitri.
The Knights' morale is really boosted, seeing as they have had their first good meal in a while. Let's hope we can keep this up and take down the Great Bridge of Murden.
Alright, I asked for it. And now let us return to finish exploring. And this time, I'm going to focus on getting people definitely done. What are your goals? Oh, you're just horsing. Well, I'll bump that up.
Hey, that was useful. I see how this works.
And I can actually get you to learn something else useful.
Hey, that was useful.
There we go. And you, we're gonna dump all of our points into horsing. In fact,
This will be
3 perfects and 2 greats. Damn. Nasty. I'll get you to A.
I learned a... Thanks for your... I learned a lot.
Nice.
I'm starting to get it.
Nice. Now, you, I'm gonna push this to A. Try.
I got it. Thanks. Thanks for that. I got it right.
Good.
I think.
We'll get you to sniper. Meanwhile.
You have my thanks for your
The
support.
quicker I get a head start on this, the sooner I can get her to
I work to
get what I want her to do for the Black Eagles. Anyway. That's why I'm working on her at all, really.
You have my thanks.
I've got.
Now you're a B with that.
I got it? Nice!
Nice.
Yeah, I understand now. Aw, thanks, Professor.
Oh, that's up there. I'll work on your bow.
I could've... I got it?
0 points now. And now that that's dealt with, we can actually rearrange a couple things. You to focus completely on the horses and nothing else. You can switch to doing whatever, I guess. But to get your faith up higher, we're gonna focus on that one. You can kind of do whatever, actually. I do bow at 40. I'll get those increased for when I want to use her again. You. That's probably fine. That'll also be fine. It's perfect. And let's see here. I can probably just switch you to doing bow. Since that's really it for you. Kill duty will have them continue on that.
Question, Professor.
A question, you say? That seems like a not so intimidating name. That is an okay name. So is that. You're a hunter.
You really think so?
The Casper agrees. Sure. The birthday. That's some flowers.
I'm glad it's you.
You can count on me. Pretty good job, if I do say so myself.
Nice.
It's within my grasp.
Nice.
I understand more every...
Okay. Now, should be able to use a couple of those master seals I have. So then, it's time. Darken. There we go.
Huh, okay. No big deal, really.
And... bye. There's an okay chance at both of these now. I just need to get her riding up. No, you don't need land set high actually for any of these. That is actually extremely useful for the plan. I have one of these event seals left, and I'll see if I give it to her. Actually, if I give it to Bernie. There's a chance. This could be a sniper. Probably actually give her that. Honestly. Okay. Cyril. Who are those messages there? I got 2 of those left. Cyril. Buddy. You're gonna learn how to be the best wyvern man ever. Get in there.
I passed.
Has that arcade plane. How close are you? Oh. Well, maybe not yet. How close are you? Well, neither your axe nor your flying rope. So we're gonna wait up. Annette. I think it's time to also get you into the Grummery Club. Enjoy your scarf.
It's all thanks to hard work.
And determination. And I will swap the ring that is sitting in Gilbert's inventory. So that you can kind of keep up. He's not really going to move too much, honestly, so whatever. Fine. We could probably buy something from Anna, actually, regarding that. That said, we won't be able to do that now, obviously, because she is not in this shop at all. We can only access her while we explore. That said, we need to punish some battalions and look into repairing things. Also be using a little bit more throughout the times we had here. Alright. Battle. Think we'll be able to just do this. I'm gonna do that off screen because it's nothing important. But I will begin with the Eternal Guardian. But for now, we're gonna take care of some business and then we'll get to other things. I'll take a quick look at what this battlefield looks like, just so I can figure out if this is a map that we've seen before repeatedly, or if it's nothing major. Map. Alright, we've seen basically this layout before. It's nothing too terribly interesting. Next time I'm going to be on the map selection screen, and we'll load up the Eternal Guardian paralog battle. Or at least that is the plan. To save these only slashes today, so I forget which one it is in. Up there. Anyway. Now, we're gonna go raid my buddy. Thank you for joining me for the stream. We hope to see you again. All you lovely people, have yourselves a wonderful night. Hasta la vista.